should make a move. What's next? Gotta up our game. It's the only way to get to the top.
What's up, ugly ass niggas? This your boy J Miles, and I am back with another video. And you know what to do. If you're new, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, leave a like, comment, let me know what you're thinking. But most importantly, make sure you share it with your ugly ass friends. On today's video, we'll be covering Power Book 2 Ghost, and this one right here is titled Diana Takes Out Salim's Parents and Monet Takes the Fall. Now, what prompted this particular video is one of my subscribers by the name of Takari916 brought something to my attention that I didn't quite notice yet, and I think it definitely was warranted a video because it does make a lot of sense to me, and I think it's a possibility that this could happen. So, without further ado, let me just go ahead and dive into this video. Now, as you can see up in this first image here, this is when, you know, in episode 4 of this last season, that Diana needed someone to go to, you know, to that she can hide out from, that Tariq, Monet, Kane wouldn't possibly, you know, think to go to, looking for her. But if you can see in the image, what's important is when she was there talking to Salim, and this is when the place where Salim was staying at currently. You see the background. The background, it got like these brown cabinets here, right? Because what was the thing that was in question was, you know, when we were seeing that Diana in the image where, you know, in the image where she's looking like, you know, the black and white image up in the teaser trailer, where they pretty much is showing her, looks like Diana is in some kind of troublesome situation, which I'll get to shortly after this. She's in a place where, you know, the cabinets are white. You can't really tell because you know, the image is in black and white, but you can tell that these are not the same cabinets as here. I just want y'all to take a look at the cabinets that you see here, because that's the place that actually Salim was ultimately taken out at. This is that place, and as we know, the place that that Diana was at, and Tariq ended up finding her, was Salim's parents' house up in Connecticut. So real quick, we're going to go ahead and move to, let's just go ahead and go to the image where Tariq actually found her at. Now, you can see here, when Tariq found Diana, there you see right there that there's white cabinets. You see the cabinets here? The one that Salim, because I know originally I thought that, you know, she probably went back to the place where Salim was at, you know, was killed at. That's where I thought she was originally. But it was Takari who pointed out and brought to my attention that no, it's not the same house because the cabinets are different. And then I looked at it and was like, you know what? You're right, nigga. So, you know, you can see, like I said, look at the cabinet. Now let's go to the image that Diana is actually here. As you can see, it's the same place. So we've broken down now that the place that Diana is at is the Connecticut place. So the question is, why is she there? Now, in my opinion, I think that there's going to be some kind of situation where Diana is going to have to do something maybe to cover her tracks. That's the only thing that I can think of at the moment. Something's going to happen, like maybe, you know, maybe the police is going to possibly discover Salim's body, and they start to go into question and stuff like that, you know, looking for stuff. Because think about it, where Salim was killed at, it's kind of crazy. Maybe she went to wipe her, you know, try to do some cleaning for both of the places, because the only one that's kind of, you know, that's can be incriminated is Diana in this situation, because Diana was at the crime scene where Tariq took out Salim. She didn't have no gloves on or nothing like that, so her DNA is, you know, everywhere in that place, and also her DNA is going to be at that Connecticut place. So it could make it look like that Diana was the one who murdered Salim, took the car, which Salim gave her, and then went to the Connecticut place later on after that. You know what I'm saying? So it could look very bad for her. So maybe that's the reason why she's returning to cover her tracks. Or it could be to look for Salim. Because like I said, I'm not 100% sold that Salim is dead. I'm not saying that he is alive, but I'm also not saying that he isn't. You know what I'm saying? Because like I told y'all on my previous video, we will know for sure whether Salim is dead or not by episode 7. Now, this right here you can put in the books for me. As this glad nigga said this. If we don't get a body or any kind of confirmation that Salim is dead about time episode 7 ends, he's alive. And I can book that. I guarantee you. So, but yeah, what I was saying is, like, I believe that Anna's going to return to kind of do some kind of, cleaning. She's going to be covering her tracks. And then it's possible that Salim's parents may return during this time period. Like, this is the theory. Let's say Salim's parents shows up. I don't know how much time has passed since the everything has happened, but if I had to guess, I would say not very much time has passed. So let's just say maybe Salim's parents was contacting Salim, constantly trying to contact him, and he wasn't answering. So they start to get worried, and maybe they cut their vacation short to go back home. And while they're heading back home, Diana just so happens to be in the house trying to cover her tracks. And now the parents see her in there and they're thinking, oh, it's a burglar, you know what I'm saying, up in the house trying to rob us. They attempt to go and try to call the police, forcing Diana to go into a desperate situation to protect her family, and she has to ultimately take them out. Yeah, it's crazy. But I definitely can see it happening. You know what I'm saying? Like, she looks like here in this image, she looks like, she's in a situation where, God dang, like almost as if she's in a struggle or a fight or something like that. Maybe it's a resistance or something, but she ultimately gets the best of them and take them out. But either way, what I'm saying is that the theory is it's possible that the parents may be taken out. Next, that's probably where the task force comes in. They came in tearing up stuff, bursting in, and you know how Ugly Carter told them. He told them no civilian should ever be hurt. So, with the possibility that Salim's parents or Salim himself being taken out, that's hurting a civilian. So they're going right into the Tejada's house, and then they're gonna go and corner Monet and be like, we told you, glad niggas, no civilians. Why is it that Diana's DNA is everywhere, you know what I'm saying, at the crime scene of the death of Salim or the death of Salim's parents? You know what I'm saying? So that could very much be the reason why they're bursting into her house, and now Monet's like, they're looking confused, you know what I'm saying? Like, hold on, glad niggas, what's going on here? I did that. But, that's when they go in there and tell her, like, look, we looking for your daughter because, her DNA is all over the place at the crime scene. And that's when she gets the bad news, and she's like, God dang, Diana, how the hell that happened? You know what I'm saying? And then after that, she probably going to reach out to Diana later and, try to find a way to help get her with him. Because I think it's possible that, Carter might hold this as leverage. Because keep in mind, the next episode, it does say that Carter tasked Drew at taking out somebody up in their organization. So maybe, you know what I'm saying? Maybe he used this leverage that he has now on them, the dirt that he has on them about Diana, and says, I'm gonna lock Diana up for the murder of Salim or Salim's parents, whichever one, you know what I'm saying, if you don't do this task for me. Because I told you, it's gonna be Tate, Kamal Tate, that's gonna be the troublesome person, that's gonna be a thorn in Carter's side that he needs to get rid of. But of course he wants to keep his hands his hands clean. So that could be the reason why Drew is sent out to take out that person that they're talking about. I'll make another video regarding that. But yeah, so I think that's what's going to happen with that. And then later on, as you know, they said that Monet is going to be trying to find leverage to get herself away from under Carter. They tell you that in the description of episode 8. So I think with that being said, something's going to happen that maybe she could ultimately get away from under Carter. But I think in the very end, other law enforcements are going to catch heed of it, and they're going to, they're going to find out, and I think Monet is going to ultimately pay the price for Diana's crimes. That's going to be her way of letting her know, I love you, daughter, and stuff like that, and I'm going to take this for you. If the baby's still around, go be a better mother than I was. And Monet ultimately will spend the rest of her life in prison. So, there you have it, glad niggas. Definitely let me know in the comments, what are y'all thinking, of course, you know what I'm saying? Could you see this theory going in and happening? Could you see it bearing any fruit? Let me know, glad niggas, But yeah, pretty much that's all I got for y'all as of now for this particular video. So, definitely let me know in the comments what y'all thinking. Like usual, if you're cool with me, fool with me though. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Leave a like, comment, let me know what you're thinking. But most importantly, make sure you share it with your glad friends. But until the next video, I'm out.